screw this in here. That's not going in properly. It's going in. Obviously it's not ideal setup because currently I can't use my viewfinder, but I'm just doing it so you guys can see how I'm going to mount it. And then I can put it on here. Screw them on here. Keep going. It might not screw, as you can see here, there's a gap between this thread and the bottom. What you can do is you then just screw this up to here and then that'll make it secure. Cool, alright. So now we need to connect it up.
When you press the calibration, how do you activate? Like how do you
keep pressing it?
This calibration.
Yeah, so press calibration until this counter goes down.
Okay.
And then it will go.
Oh,
alright. So we're just going to plug this into the bottom of the monitor here, and then plug this into another port on here. So again, as you can see, it quickly.
This would go here.
Yeah, it can go there. It quickly turns into a spaghetti junction, right? So you do need to be careful and sort your cables out. Again, you can do this before you go on a shoot. Just make sure it's tidy because this can get caught on things. Oops, sorry. And then that'll boot up. So then we need an SDI.
Why does it keep going off? Is there something wrong?
What's that?
You know, you mentioned it was going off.
Oh, I think that was just me wiggling the
Okay.
cable too much before.
No, on it.
Now, this is the cable that comes with the SDI with the monitor. These can break very easily. They do just generally like get loose and all that stuff. We have hundreds in EHD, so if you do need a replacement, you can get one. Just bear that in mind. They are quite flimsy sometimes. So this can go in either 12G in 1 or 12G in 2. So one of these two here. I'll plug that in there. And then what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go on the output of the Teradek, and that should come through. So let's make sure that this is on the right setting. So on SDI 2, I want an SDI 1. There, confirm. Cool, and then we've got our video. So let's put some markers on here. Just get rid of these markers. Cool. And there you go. And that's your setup there. You've also then got a loop out onto here. Here's the same before. This is where you can do, so you've got all your waveforms. They're not coming up currently because I pressed something. There we go. Not coming up for some reason. Okay, well there's your zoom one, so you can use that for focusing. Oh, there we go. It's down here. So you've got all your waveforms that you can use. You've got your focus peaking enabling on there. You've got zebras. You've got your false color. And then you've also got so many different markers that you can use. You can also use this monitor to de-squeeze anamorphic as well. You've also got safe area lines. And then I'll show you that in a second. And here is where you've got your anamorphic squeeze. You've got 1.8 times, 1.8 times, 1.33 times, 1.25 times, many different ones. That's a weird saying, ignore that. And then we can go to here. So in waveform, this is where we can control basically where we want our waveform to be on the screen and the different types and the opacity of it. Focus peaking, so here I can say whether I wanted my focus peaking to be enabled when it goes in black and white or color. Here I've got different colors of focus peaking, and here is the amount of gain of my focus peaking, so how sensitive it is. Zebra, zebras work, so obviously what the threshold you want the zebras to appear. LUTs, so here we've got a couple of that are already stored on here. If I go to monitor, currently it's on native, so anything I do on there is not going to be applied, but if I put LUT on now, then it will apply my LUT. Obviously I've got a LUT on the LUT currently, so it's going to be very strange, so to put it back to native. But here is where you've got 8 slots where you can save your own LUTs. And if you wanted to put a LUT onto here, you put your SSD on here, which you drag and drop your LUT onto, and you press the folder button here. You say, yeah, sure. And then obviously all your LUTs would then show up here, the ones you would want, and you can install it from there. You don't need to delete them after your shoot if you don't want to. You can just leave them on there. They're interchangeable all the time. But currently, as you can see, our LUT is coming from the actual camera itself, so we don't need to worry about that. But if you do want to apply the LUT,
Disable the LUT on the camera then.
you can do, yeah. Can you remember how to? That's the question.
Okay, the menu is not showing it.
So, what I'd recommend you do instead, can I show you what you do? So let's go back into here, let's cancel it, get to the back of where it was. So what you need to do is actually go to your SDI processing. So I'm going to go to monitoring, SDI, and then, so we're on SDI 2 currently. And so we want to change, what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to make it cloned of SDI 1.
You're going to change it only for the monitor or for the whole camera, like excluding the LUTs means
So this is just for the output.
output, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is go to SDI1 image. This is process. What we want to do is change this to clear, and then we're going to get hopefully no.
We still have it.
Still have it weirdly. 1 second. Where is it doing that actually? Oh, I think that's just removed.
But when is the that purpose will come? Like we have to remove the LUTs and see the output. That we usually
Because I mean, it depends. If you want directly to record on the Shogun rather than and have a cleaner image over there, like a log image over there, then it would help to have both. Because if I
But if you're shooting in using the LUTs, then you should